Welcome back to the Alley Oop, where Juju be lying straight off the top of the show. Did you get a notification on your phone that the show was starting?
Don't be lying.
You looked at your phone, you go, hey. I said, what happened? And you said the show started. How many damn overtimes do we need in the beginning of November? All of them. The answer is, was last week, I know we don't like to talk a lot about the past, we're forward looking. Yeah. Was last week one of the best regular season weeks in the NBA in like
might be.
Memory?
It might be, bro, because the regular season usually don't register. But them
right?
Steph versus Wemby games, it's a lot of stuff that happened, like Cade Cunningham. It's a lot of stuff that happened last week, so you might be on this song, sis.
Oh, I have to ask your perspective about this.
Okay.
So I posted, speaking of Wemby, Steph, San Antonio versus the Warriors. So yeah. I posted a video of Wemby going at it, jawing back and forth with Draymond, right?
Hold on, tell them where to find you. Where do they find that post? What's your handle?
That was on Threads, Trysta_Krick on Threads. Find me there.
There we go.
And I posted, Wemby's not taking any of Draymond's bleep, and I love it, right?
Yeah.
Was that a disrespectful caption or nah?
Hell nah, bro. Come on now. To a non-basketball fan, if you don't know Draymond Green and his antics and his repertoire, then yes. But you know what that means if you're a basketball fan.
Okay, so let me tell you about what happened next. So, Draymond Green, does Draymond Green know Draymond Green? Because what occurred was Draymond Green got straight into the mentions.
Oh,
and said,
my God.
Yeah, he did. And he said, look at you, Miss Miserable.
Hold on, bro. Nah. This is a tweet from Draymond. A thread from Draymond.
Yes.
Let me see this. Oh, my goodness. Draymond, look, salute to Draymond for commenting and realizing my
Appreciate
sis be
the
online.
engagement.
Exactly. You got to know. Salute, but what is this?
I said, how am I the one that's miserable? You just calling me names. I'm over here commenting about a young pup not allowing you to sun him in the middle of a game when he's 7'5". You're 6'6", 6'7" on a good day, and you called this man who's the future of the league trash. I could have said so much more, but guess what? Now I got people in my comments being like, back in the day, you can't comment about interactions on the court between two players. There's a code, and you're not in the arena.
Come on,
and
man.
I'm like, dog. Anyway.
Nah, them Drake bots right there. Them ain't real people. Them Drake bots or Kendrick bots. Absolutely not. I think you should have said, to your response to him should have been, we would love to discuss this on the show, The Alley Oop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's such
come
a great
debate me
call.
on this. You know what I mean?
Let's chat
come
about
be miserable with me, right? Since you think I'm so miserable, I challenge you to a debate, sir, on The Alley Oop.
Draymond, Baron Davis. Baron Davis, friend of show, been my guy for a very long time. I just thought that was interesting that he is logging online, probably searching his name, and finding ways to come at random people on the internet. I think he's starting to come for me specifically, like anytime I say anything, because I think this is the third time in a row he's gotten to my mentions.
I mean, the besmirches, though. Like, you feel me? Like, you be besmirching, man. So, once somebody see your name come up with 100 and so notifications attached to it, prepare for that little interaction, bro. You got to know,
me or
man.
him?
You, especially on Threads. Folk don't be getting notified for stuff on Threads. He probably like, what is happening at Threads? What is this? And then it's your ass. He like, oh, look at you, Miss Miserable. And then he typed it and put his phone down.
What a name. What a name.
Right.
That's like a Netflix. Like there's a show called Miss. I know Miss Rebecca or Dylan be watching this show. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Marvelous Miss Maisel?
Yes, the marvelous
Miss
Miss Maisel. The marvelous Miss Miserable. That's me.
They should get on that T-shirt.
Great matchup between Wemby and Dre. Great matchup between San Antonio and Golden State. Warriors come back with 2 dubs. Steph goes absolutely nuclear. We talked about that actually on Thursday's show or Friday's show, and then it happened again, and we got a rerun of Steph in the highlight packages. But then we got multiple OT games. Portland and Dallas went to OT. We had San Antonio, or we had Utah and Chicago go to double OT. We had Houston and Orlando go to OT. We had Kevin Durant again go nuclear. We're seeing time stand still for these old heads. And then we had multiple on like Monday of last week, a bunch of game winners as well. So I just feel like for a regular season, the stakes have felt very high.
The stakes got to be high because the besmircher wasn't the only person to get a rise or reaction out of Draymond this week. Draymond actually also went to New Orleans and tried the man on front row. He say he kept calling me a female throughout the game, which in reality they say he was calling him Angel Reese, which I don't know if makes it worse or better. But at the same time, do you think he was inbounds or out of bounds for pulling up on bro? Like, nah, what's happening? Like, should NBA players do that? Go ahead and roll it, Miss Rebecca. I see you got the clip ready for us. Salute to you.
What happened in the second quarter with that fan?
He just kept calling me a woman. You know, it was a good joke at first, but you can't keep calling me a woman. Fuck kids. One on the way. Can't keep calling me a woman. So, you know,
he was speaking that he was tired, of course, from the game, and I think when them nerves set in, you know what I mean. And then somebody asking you a question like that, you got to kind of keep it real. But he was keeping it kind of unreal a little bit by saying he kept calling me a woman. Like, nah, just say the real stuff, bro. Like, he was calling you Angel Reese and you ain't like it. You got fed up.
What is the comparison between Angel Reese and Draymond Green? I don't quite see, even the besmircher in me, where I can see pot shots pretty much from a mile away on how they connect.
Right.
I don't see how that one, the besmircher doesn't see how it connects.
Didn't they say he was getting his own rebounds and missing? Not that
for sure.
Anything. Not that I know nothing, but that's what I saw.
Oh, they were calling him me-bounds. He missed 5 straight shots, got his own me-bound. So that's what it was. They weren't calling him a woman. They were saying, you are broke right now. That is wild. Maybe that's why he was taking it out. Maybe that's why, I know he's got the money. Maybe that's why he was taking it out on me. He heard, I said, hey, Wemby didn't take your stuff. And he was like, she called me a woman.
Well, yeah, bro. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But the answer the question, though, do you think it's inbounds or out of bounds for you to roll up on somebody like that, though? Because, yes, he calls you Angel Reese. He calls you me. What insert here insult? But you a millionaire and you get paid to play a game. That millionaire, that cash come with responsibilities, man. It come with patience. It come with restraint. Do you think he exemplified that restraint and that patience that it takes to be a millionaire playing a game, hearing a fan who gonna be here once out of the year? You feel me?
Before I answer this question, shout out to Juju for being Mr. Accountability, because a lot of times Juju is Mr. Rainbows and Sunshine, and right now the besmircher is rubbing off. So no, I do not think it was inbounds. I do not think Draymond exemplifies professionalism when it comes to fan interaction. I do not think he exemplifies professionalism when it comes to his interactions with other players. We've seen that. That's why he's been suspended multiple times. I think he is a certified smack talker who gets in his feelings like, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? When anybody chirps back at him, I think he only wants to dish it and has a real problem taking it. And he likes to let's get physical. That's what Draymond wants to do anytime he feels besmirched.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I feel you. Yeah, I think because the thing about it is you never know what type of day somebody having. I know what type of day you have, a millionaire man playing basketball. it's pretty. I know that they go through stuff. You feel me? I know they go through deaths in the family, sickness. They go through everything we go through. But come on, brother. I done paid my ticket to sit here half court. I paid my money to sit here just so I know I can talk to you sometimes. Like my favorite thing to do at the WNBA courtside games is to tell players exactly how they cannot guard Ryan Howard. She can't guard you, sis. Look at her. Look at her. She can't dribble. Go ahead. That's my experience. So I would feel crazy if Lexi Hull turned around and said, "You shut the heck up." Like, get him out of here. Like, hold on, Lexi. What are we doing? Like, which is not the same because he a man, but I still think because that man could have fired off on Draymond. Then we would have had a whole different conversation. Draymond right here in that man's face. What that man said. You know what? I take UFC. I take Krav Maga. And guess what, Draymond? You're exposed. Yo, Draymond up. And now come get me off him. Come get me off him. I'm saying, don't do that, kids. Don't. It's not a good example. But what if that happened? You find yourself in a cross-faced chicken wing trying to talk to this young brother. Neither here nor there.
It was a confrontational move that I've been watching Mayor of Kingstown. You don't go face-to-face in the yard with somebody without knowing that you're exposing your rib cage and your throat. You're too close to him. I know he's got his feet on the hardwood, so he's probably not about that life, but you never know. You never know if somebody's a part of that. And then they just bought the courtside tickets. You have no idea.
Moving on. Also around the league, we had somebody else turn back the clock. Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets against the Orlando Magic, man. KD reminded us once again, my name is Kevin Durant, sir. Like, I understand what y'all got over there. Jalen Suggs, I understand you like to wear your headband on your neck, even though you should come home now. I understand that, though, little Magic. I understand Franz Wagner, who you are. But my name is Kevin Durant, sir. Did you take that game in, sis?
Yeah, I think what's fascinating to me about it is this is the number one offense in the league right now. Houston Rockets have the number one offense. They're better than OKC. They have a better offense than Golden State. They have a better offense than Denver. I mean, we're talking about powerhouses. We're talking about a team that takes barely any threes per game. They have the lowest frequency of three-point shooting and the highest percentage of three-point shooting. Kevin Durant is getting the majority of his buckets in the mid-range. He's shooting like 70% from 17 feet and in, which is outrageous. And you know what? He's a certified killer and the missing piece for a Houston team that really was broke as hell offensively last year and was winning a bunch of 91 to 89 games. And now this team is a totally different squad.
Yeah. And to think, they don't even have their starting point guard right now. But they're pretty much auditioning Reed Shepherd, putting their faith in the young fellas to get the job done. And they've been paying off that faith so far. You know what I mean? People are also saying that Ja Morant might be the person to go to help the situation out. Or, you know what I mean, somebody around the league could step in and give them a more consistent effort at that point guard position. But let's take it away, Miss Rebecca. Here go KD at the end of the game the other night.
I'm not your friend if you're Houston. Durant on top. Durant pulling back, shooting for the tie.
Oh! 3 in your mouth. Another one. And that wasn't even it.
Left,
you feel me?
Right, snatch back, up, bottoms. That's what that was. Straight draws.
Are they title contenders?
No. They're in the West.
Say less.
But, you know what I am curious about before we move on? The Knicks. Are the Knicks in trouble, Juju? We've got OG Anunoby with a hamstring injury. He's got a history of injuries in his career. He's got a hamstring. He's out at least 2 weeks, but those injuries are notoriously difficult to come back from because, you know, your power is all in your hammies. You know what it is. Juju lifts weights. He's doing hamstring curls and probably deadlifts and whatever else is the case. And you got Jalen Brunson with a, squeaky ankle again. And he's going to be missing time. And you've got a team that is paying a lot of their starting five a bunch of money. And then after that, even though it looks like there's a lot of depth, there's not really a lot of depth on this team. So considering the injuries of New York, how do we feel about the team?
Bruh, the East so weak to me, bruh. As long as the Knicks can make it to the play-in, they'll be good, man. Face the Bulls first round, even though the Bulls doing good, they ain't gonna. It's not gonna last, bruh. I have no faith in the East. Outside of the Bucks, you don't want to necessarily run up on the Bucks, but ain't nobody in the East making no noise to make me think that the Knicks can't get it done from the 7th seed, the 4th seed, the 6th seed. It don't matter to me as long as they make the playoffs. It's time for Bush Stop.
I think that this clip it's kind of a version of do you see the blue dress or do you see the gold dress? That's my setup for this. So remember what you see in the first 5 seconds when you watch this, and we'll talk about it after you see it. Hold up.
Taking the load off on a hard day. Girl, what is... Oh.
You know, I know half of us watching this video just said, wow, this is a great idea. Where has this idea been my entire life? And the other half was like, I know this white girl ain't about to do crack on Instagram. Just let you know how you was raised, you know, what kind of upbringing you had.
Exactly.
All right, what'd you all think of that? What was your first 3-second impression?
Listen, my first thought was, is this girl about to do crack on Instagram? Like, that's, I was like, she's taking the lighter to the spoon, dog? I know this bass head isn't pulling up as a boy stop.
I saw the same thing, and I'm going to tell you, I think it's because she's got, like, the perfect, like, slightly white trash, like, dejected face. Like, she's just got the face of, like...
Meth?
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing to this lady right now?
Beautiful girl. No, she's a beautiful girl.
Oh, she's beautiful, but she slightly has meth face. Ladies, that's how I... What?
She's got white trash dejection face.
Hold on. There's this beautiful actress that is a little methy. Hold on, let's Google it.
Some of the hottest actors are methy, right?
Name one.
Chalamet. You don't think you see him under a bridge sometimes? I think you do.
Mila Kunis is a little methy.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree.
Megan Fox is a little methy.
Totally methy.
Too far. You gone too far. You gone too far.
Margot Robbie, depending on we're not talking about Barbie Margot Robbie, but we're talking about other Margot Robbie. Can come across a little methy. Who was the one? Amy Adams, a little methy. Scarlett Johansson?
I'm just saying, this chick in the TikTok, she nailed the open call for the Ozarks. You know what I mean? She nailed it.
Yes.
I'm not understanding the rules of this, though. I feel like you name all beautiful people. You name Scarlett Johansson, Megan Fox. That is not methy in my head. I don't see that. I see it more so when, like, Ruthie from damn Ozarks or something. Like, if you say, oh, sis methy, I'm like, oh, okay. I'll get that. Salute to Ruthie from Ozarks. I love you. And I know you watch, so thank you for tuning in. But, you know what I mean? Like, what's the meth look?
You got to dirty them up, Juju. They got to be under a bridge for a week, and then...
It's the eye.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's the eye sunkenness. It's the how much eye makeup do they wear? What's going on with their complexion? Is it a little sicky?
Yeah, like a general loss of hope.
Like Jodie Foster.
Oh, Jodie Foster's 1,000% methy. Are you kidding me? She's like central casting methy. That is Jodie Foster. Yes.
Thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate y'all.
Yo, don't cancel us over this. You know what I'm saying, okay?
Look, whether you're methy, regular-y, cigarette-y, beery, we accept all of you. Non-denominational over here. Any last words on the way out, sis?
Yeah, Juju, you got to tell me the good news as soon as we get off this stream.
There is no news other than the alley-oop will be back this Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Bat channel.
Salute.
Lock in.